Hey folks, Jason Ballas with OutdoorProductReview.com. Thanks for tuning in again. We have another review for you today, and we're doing a crossbow review. You guys have seen us do numerous companies on crossbows, but I'm pretty excited about this one. Today we're doing the TenPoint Titan Xtreme Crossbow package from TenPoint Crossbows. You know, overall, I'm not going to show you how to put it together. It's the same concept of all the rest of the crossbows. Basically, you put your limbs on your rail here, and it attaches with a bolt in the front, and then you just put your foot stirrup in, which actually sets in with some set screws that are right here on the bottom. All right, so something about the Titan Xtreme. Just overall, this is a really cool looking package. It's a 180-pound draw. So, you know, you're drawing 180 pounds, but something you'll see here in just a second, you don't have to draw it with the cords. This one comes set up with the AccuDraw, which is something that's really, really nice. And I took a look at this thing last night, and it really excites me. It's a very nice, smooth drawing system. It allows you to cock the crossbow without using any effort at all. You can decock the crossbow, so like some of the other ones, you have to either fire them or hold the cords while you're trying to pull the trigger. It doesn't do that. This one just allows you to come down, so it's something that's really cool. The overall weight, it's only 7.3 pounds. And you know, that's even with the quiver on them that mounts on the bottom. And you know, it comes with 3 bolts, the scope, everything that you could possibly want in a crossbow package. Plus, it's just really cool looking. Right, the speeds they're getting out of this crossbow are 333 feet per second. That delivers 91 pounds of kinetic energy out of the arrow shaft, which will punch you virtually anything. And that's something that we really need. A lot of states, North Carolina for one, I used to hunt out there for like 18 years. They allow crossbows during archery season. And so I know a lot of you guys are looking for reviews on crossbows because you want to buy them to be able to use in your archery season. And I'll tell you what, this one's not bad. It's got a nice regular rifle stock coming down throughout with this mossy oak breakup pattern complete through. There's no flaws in the camel whatsoever at all. It's got the nice hand guards, and you guys know I've talked about that before. A lot of people, they end up putting their hand up here above the rail, and when the string comes, it'll take off all that skin because it doesn't stop, but your skin, you know, will keep going. So it's got the nice handrail guards underneath, which is something I really like to see in all the crossbows they've been coming out with here in the last few years. They have their own scope on it, and the scope has 4 dots, and it is lighted, so you can go either red or green. So say it's late in the afternoon, you can just flick it on for really bright or dim it out. That way you don't lose your dots. And it has a post in the bottom. So you've got a post up top, 4 dots, and then a post at the bottom. So you can, you know, shoot this thing out to however far you guys want to shoot it out. Sight it in at 30 yards, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever the case is. And it'll get there. It will get there. So the setups, like most of your normal crossbows, especially TenPoint, is they have the cam system here on both sides of the limbs. It's a split limb crossbow, not a solid limb, split limb. It's got your cable comes across. When you assemble this Titan Xtreme, there's a cable slide that goes in here, and I'll show you guys a close-up, that has to go underneath the rail, and there's a little groove for it, so it's perfect. It fits in there, and there's instructions in there that tell you to put a certain cable in a deep groove of the cable slide, and then the forward cable in the other groove. And it slides right along there, no issues. And what that does is protect your cable so it doesn't get frayed at all. And it allows for a smooth transition all the way through the crossbow. All right, foot stirrup, we know what that's for. You just put it down. That's to set it on the ground when you're cocking it or whatever the case is. I just want to show you guys something though here. And I'll show you this. All you have to do is you take the AccuDraw system out. You take and you pull your handle out, move it down, take the handle, if you will. There's a little groove here. You can pull this out. Then you just set that over your strings. Set that over the top of your strings right there. And you click the engage. So you want to make sure that the string is not over the scope, that it's even alongside both sides of the rail. and that the AccuDraw system is set in place and it rides right inside the rail and on both sides of it. So you click it back to engage. And usually what you'll do is you'll stand up, put your foot stirrup on the ground, and crank the crossbow. And you hear it clicking. So it's got a reverse thing, so if you happen to let go of the handle, it's not going to move. Okay, so you're all the way back. The crossbow is all the way back. So then you take it off, engage, and you come slowly off. As you come off, you'll see that the crossbow is on safe and the string is in place. Then you push your AccuDraw off. Then all you have to do is push it back to engage to shorten it. There's a little groove here right on the back of the mount where the AccuDraw sets. So it sits right back in that groove. All right, take your little handle here, and then all you do is you take the bottom, you put it in, there's a hole here on the bottom, move it to the side, and it locks in place. So this can also act as a, sort of its own little stabilization plate here in the back. But there you see, the crossbow is set. It's ready to go. So why don't we go ahead and shoot this crossbow. I'm going to take a bolt, put your cock vane down, put it in the groove, slide it back, make sure it's all the way back, make sure that the arrow retainer spring here is sort of in the middle of the fletches. You don't want any fletching contact with that. We'll go ahead and shoot this. So the safety is right here. So it's on white, now it's ready to fire, so it's on red. Our target's about 40 yards down there. Not bad at all. There you guys saw it. The Titan Xtreme. Really no more noise than a normal crossbow puts out. And to tell you the truth, this scope it's already sighted in. I was shooting at 50 yards and I hit right on the mark at 50 yards with great penetration, great power. The AccuDraw, that's definitely something I would recommend. If you don't like drawing a crossbow, which sometimes I'll tell you, it gets tough, especially on those higher poundage ones. 180 pounds, all you have to do is turn the handle, a kid could do it. So I'll tell you what, TenPoint Titan Xtreme gets a thumbs up from OutdoorProductReview.com. I'm Jason Ballas. We'll see you guys on the next review.